Hello, how are you? Wherever you are, I hope you are doing well and fine and dandy. Well, tonight I'm just going to have a quick little thing about red flags in a relationship. Sometimes when we are in relationships, not to the extent of marriage, but just a regular relationship, you're dating, meaning you're checking out to see, does this suit me? Is this what I'm looking for? Because that's what relationships slash courtships are about. Checking out to see if this is what you're looking for. Does this person have the qualities? Is there anything coming out of this person that, just annoys me all the time? That sort of thing. So sometimes we are in these relationships and things are happening, and these things are called red flags. But sometimes we're so in love, we overlook them. For example, I think it's okay to have your phone and you want your phone to be private. But if you're in a relationship, what is it in your phone that you're hiding from the other person? Well, would you say you could be having a conversation about family? When you're dating, maybe it's not everything you want to discuss about your family. Some families, or most families, dysfunctional in some way. They have some issue or the other, and you don't necessarily, want the person to hear all the dirty laundry that your family have. But apart from something like that, what is it you have hiding? The phone rings, you have to walk away. Why you have to walk away? You can't talk? Sounds like a red flag to me because I can't be around to hear what you're talking. You always have your phone. If you're going to take a shower, you have to have the phone. That's a red flag to me. What you hiding? That you have to take the phone to the shower? Okay, you could go in the bathroom and put it down. But if you have to go over in the shower and take that phone, I think that's a red flag. You don't want your phone to ring. It's on silent and it might be vibrating. You pick it up, you look at it. You're not answering the phone. And you can't say, oh, this is Peter or Paul or Mary or Jane. That to me is red flag. So I say all of this also to say that when you're in a relationship, in the courtship, and you feel uncomfortable about some things, I think those are things you have to discuss, address them before you move over into a full relationship. I think at some point in time I'd said this before. We will go to God and, I'm looking for a partner. Someone comes along and in your heart, you're so in love with this person. Yeah. But there are some things happening that you don't like. I don't like how he or she does this or that, you know. And then you say, oh, let me pray about it. But you're very in love with the person. So no matter how you pray, in your heart, this is the person. The person, he or she might drive a nice car, might have a good job, have a high profile, because profile matters to a lot of us. They're in the limelight, and when you look at them, oh, they look so good and whatever. I can't see myself outside of that person. Well, hey, you were functioning before you met that person. So if that person has to go, you will continue to function. Because guess what? You have to love yourself first. And when you love yourself so much that another person, as in a relationship, comes after you. So the little red flags keep showing up and showing up and showing up, and you're not paying them any attention. Later on, oh, we're getting married, whatever, and you get married and the things start showing up. Oh, he changed or she changed or whatever. No, they didn't change. You saw the red flags, but because you're in love, you can't walk away. I'm saying for a lot of persons, in order to save yourself the heartache and the pain and the agony and whatever, when you see the red flags, especially early, if they are red flags that you realize you can't sort out, it's time to walk. Because the longer you stay in it, it's the harder it is to get out. And then it's unfair for down the line when stuff starts showing up, you begin to say, oh, it's the person's fault. It's your fault because in your heart, you knew that stuff was happening that you weren't comfortable with, but you decided to go with it. Because of whatever reason, if it's material things, if it's a profile, if it's a body, if it's whatever. So I'm just saying, know the red flags. When they show up, you've got to deal with them. Some of them are not going to go away. Of course, there are some of them that will disappear, yeah, for the sake of love. But I urge you, pay attention to those red flags. That's it for today. And as usual, resilience always.